Welcome to Mud Grip Mike's YouTube channel. I just make some short videos, hopefully, that don't bore you to death of everyday stuff that I do. And if you like them, hit the like button or even the subscribe. And thanks for watching. And as always, let's go, Brandon. Okay, I'm going to pull this master cylinder. There's a cotter pin right here that's going to have to come out that holds one end of that thin plate. And then there's a bolt, and there's a bolt, and the nuts are in here. You can see one of them. The problem is the bolts are 3 inches long or so, and they won't go out because they hit the block. So I'll take that side plate loose, get the two brake lines loose right there, and then I think if I get the front bolt will probably come all the way out, but this back one won't. But if I can get the nut off of it and get this little skinny plate right here loose, with where this cotter pin has it, then I think I can pull it all down and unhook the operating rod right here at the back where it goes into the master cylinder, and see if there's something in it, because the brakes will operate but they won't retract. They stay out, and after you run it a while, the brakes get hot. So that's why I'm doing this, try to see why the brakes won't release the pressure. I can go up and release that bleeder port, like you bleed the brakes, and they'll release. Just hold pressure, and pressure shoots out, and then the brakes go back to normal. So I got to see what is going on, why it won't release the pressure. Okay, here we go. Working on the 51 Willys again as usual, and here's what I found out. My brakes were locked up. When you'd put them on, they would work, but then they wouldn't release. Now they turn fairly free. So I took the master cylinder off, it's down in that hole, and what I actually think happened is I had the brake adjusted out so much that it never would get back to the release point of the check valve on this master cylinder. But I took it completely off, cleaned it out, put it back in, got most of the air out that I could do by myself. And so now it's releasing the brake drum. I drove it a pretty good bit there, several miles, and it's cool. So it's working and releasing. So now what I'm going to do, this one down here, let's see if I can zoom in. That one is not hooked up. This is released or plugged. So I'm going to take the tire off, wheel off, plug that in, bleed the air, and hook this side. I'll have both brakes on the front working, and then I can tend to the back. So let me pause this thing, and I'll take that off right quick. Let's see what I got here on the camera. I'll just set the camera right here for a moment. I took the locking hub off. Wrong size. Right size. Let me take that tire and wheel off now. Put that up on about 3 or 2. There's one. Another one. I do the one on the very top last, and it seems to work best that way. Okay. There's only 5. And you have to take the lockout hub off for it to work. Okay, I got it all back together. It spins fairly freely, more than that one. Now, let me. Okay, I made a run. I felt to the brake drum. It's not hot on either side, so I guess, I don't know if I can turn that in there or not. Yeah, it's not, it's just barely warm from me applying the brakes a few times. Let's see about this side. No, just warm. Not hot. It was so hot it would almost boil water. So, maybe I finally got them working right and I have good brakes on both front wheels. Aren't things looking up? Well, I had her up on the jack. This driver's side tire's got a little drag. The one on the other side that wasn't working, it was dragging real bad. It's real free. This one, got it hooked up. Brake works. It may drag some, or it is dragging some. So tomorrow I will turn those adjustment bolts, try to free those brakes up some. But they are retracting. They're not locking solid like it was. So I did some good. Thanks for watching Mud Grip Mike. Continuing saga of the 51 Willys.